What's going on, Paisanos? V here, coming at you guys with a little market watch today. So the stimulus check might be in for you right now. It might be on the way there, or you might already had it already in your bank by the time you're watching this video. Now, you should spend it on whatever, it's bills, responsible things. But last time we saw the stimulus check, Yu-Gi-Oh! Players spent it on Yu-Gi-Oh! So, let's say that's going to happen right now. Let's say we're going to do a market watch based off you saying, I got a stimulus check, all the bills are paid, everything's good, and I want to put it into this game. Now, it really depends on how you want to evaluate that. You can spend it for your meta decks, you can spend it to max rarity meta decks, you can complete your casual decks, but in this instance, we're going to go with the concept of you want to put money into this game, and you don't necessarily just want to throw it to the wind. And we'll talk about cards and what can happen with the potential of some of these cards within the market. A stimulus check market watch. Comment question of the day. Don't lie now. Have you spent your stimulus check on Yu-Gi-Oh cards? Leave a comment down below. Love to know what some of you guys are gonna be saying. Some of you seem like I'm responsible. Some of you guys be like, I'm responsible. Max rarity my deck. To me, I don't think there's any wrong answers. It's just hilarious to see what you guys say in the comments down below. Also, if you want to comment for algorithm, I really appreciate it. Like I said, hit the like button and make sure to share this video. Paisanos, there's a lot of things you could buy in the market. You can see about like old collectible Yu-Gi-Oh cards from the TV show, which have had its value increase, and as we go into this game in the years and years and years, its value will only increase. Check that previous market watch out. But today we're also going to be talking about a lot of other cards that have so much great potential. Cards like Nightmare Phoenix and Nightmare Unicorn, two which recent collector's rares add just to impact, which has only increased in price point. Nightmare Unicorn is holding roughly around a $66 market price, whereas Nightmare Phoenix is roughly around $75. Obviously, Phoenix is the more needed one. Not that Unicorn's bad, but everyone for the most part plays Phoenix. And in Justice Impact, these are actually really good cards, and I foresee these cards hitting triple digits really soon. I think with Justice Impact coming out, everyone buying it, opening it, sorting it, selling it, happening, everyone doing so much, it diluted the value. Now that the market's kind of stable on a lot of these collector's rares, what we're going to be seeing is a lot of these prices, if not stabilized, maybe even start moving up. In the case of Nightmare Unicorn and Phoenix, it's going to happen, even more so in the future than what it is currently right now. Then we have Starlight Rare. So, the question is, V, I got $600, or maybe I saved more money, or whatever you want. I want to burn money in the market, but I don't want to lose what I put into it. What's good and what's not. Okay, personally speaking, I'm telling you right now, I think Starlight Rares that go in main decks isn't where it's at. Even though, I'll say it real quickly, I'm going to buy a Playset Triple Attack as Talents. If you said, V, what's the best card to go in and buy? It would be Appaloosa Bow of Gods, obviously. After that, it would be IP Masquerena. These are the two ones you want to go in and grab. One, the extra cards. Two, they're not only extra cards, but they're one of the first big extra cards of Starlight Rares that Yu-Gi-Oh players really want to get their hands on. And three, these two cards have maintained value. They have a good history of not only holding value, but slowly increasing in value. So if these are not insanely high by the time you're watching this video, those are the two I would recommend. Of course, once again, you could go in and grab Dogmatic Ecclesia if you really wanted to. Aria the Water Charmer, Wind the Wind Charmer. You could grab those cards, and they're not bad. But it would, for me, it would always be Appaloosa and IP Masquerena. I personally want Triple Attack as Talents because the idea of 3 banned cards in one card is, one, mind-numbing to me, but two, it's something that I just personally want for myself, and that's what I probably would be getting. Okay, up next, Ghost Rare. So obviously a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh players are looking in the Ghost Rare market. Now some of you might go, I'll buy me a Ghost Rare Starlight Dragon. No, you will not. I mean, okay, you can buy an unlimited one, which is not bad. It's roughly around $224 for the unlimited. But if you want a first edition version of Ghost Rare Starlight Dragon, you're looking roughly around, for a lightly played version, first edition, about $1,200 for a Starlight Dragon. That's a lot of money. Of course, there's other versions of the Ghost Rare cards, like the Starlight Dragon. Going over here, you can see there's tons of them. Some of them, like number 17, Leviathan Dragon, the unlimited version is still roughly around $31, which really isn't bad. I really want to emphasize the unlimited versions because those are the ones I predict will start going up in value, as the first edition versions of this card being roughly around 61 would also go up in value. So 61's not bad, 30 is a lot better. It depends what you want to invest in. You want to get more cards but have them unlimited, or fewer cards but have first edition. It really depends how you want to engage in the Ghost Rare market, which is unfortunately getting bigger and bigger as far as like the value per day. Yeah, this market is going to be really crazy in the future, so keep an eye on it. Then we have 10,000 dragons. Now, obviously, 10,000 dragons cost more than your stimulus check, but let's say you saved up money and And then you also have $600 because, you know, the government did things. And here we are. Okay, so what's going to happen? The market price is roughly around $1,200, well, $250. 10,000 Dragons realistically is roughly around a Neiman version. I mean, technically, it's roughly around $1,150, roughly, without shipping. This is a great card to hold. I think this card will also go up in time. I think it has decent value. The problem is you're putting a lot of money up front. Boom. And what's going to happen is you're going to wait a long time to start seeing a return on the money you put in. Is there value in here? Yeah, but it's like buying Bitcoin. You could buy a full Bitcoin that's like what, $28,000, which is really good because good investment, and it'll go up. But when? Well, who knows? And while it's waiting, while it's stabilizing, while it's hovering, you're gonna be having $20,000 in liquidity just standing there, and that's what you can have with 10,000 Dragons. Bitcoin's probably a bad example. I should probably use like Berkshire Hathaway stock, but I like Bitcoin more because like how crazy it is, how much money. Like if you wanted to buy a full coin right now. Then we have number 39, Utopia, the Astro version. This card with a $322 market price is roughly around, well, $321. After that one's gone, it's roughly around $325. Okay, so why do I like this, but I don't like 10,000 Dragons? One, it's a lot of money. Two, number 39 Utopia can actually have meta play. So not only can you have a good investment, but your investment also something that you can actually find use for. Now, is there any decks that's like big Utopia decks right now? No. But whenever it does become a thing in the meta where people can play Utopia or any other version of Utopia that needs the base version of Utopia, what we're going to see is this version of this card go up more in value. The price point is now considered to be stabilized and stable, and I do think that it's a good time to go in and grab this if you don't have one already, if you want to invest in this kind of card. Of course, for meta cards, you can get Forbidden Droplet coming out of Rise of Duelist with a $100 market price. Yeah, no, the value is about $100. After that one's gone, it's roughly around $108. I still say $120, well, $115, but $100 for Forbidden Droplet. Of course, it's a phenomenal card. This is how you beat Dragons. They make their entire board, and for the most part, their board is 2 broken cards. So you just go Forbidden Droplet, and then you proceed just to kill them. And of course, we have Triple Tactics Talents, another phenomenal card. Rise of Duels, $103 market price. The value right now is roughly around $110. After that one's gone, the card's about $115 for Triple Tactics Talents. God, man, I want to say, like, buy this card. Like, the difference is, I love Triple Tactics Talents, but Forbidden Droplet, I think, will be better for you in the meta, because what the meta currently is right now. But Triple Tactics Talents is just broke. 3 banned cards and 1 card that you can get for a lower price of $115. I need to sell these and turn around and start looking at my Starlight Rares. This card's obviously insanely expensive, and we will probably see a reprint, but just like Lightning Storm, it might be a while. And just like Lightning Storm, we'll probably see Lightning Storm get a reprint before we will see Triple Tactics Talents get one. Things you shouldn't buy is Ice Dragon's Prison. Triple Tactics Talents was like, I don't know. Forbidden Droplet was like, yeah, you should. It's an amazing card. Ice Dragon Prison is just insane. This card, when it came out of Rise of Duelist, was roughly around $6 with a $41 market price. The value is roughly around $41 for Ice Dragon's Prison. And don't get me wrong, this is a phenomenal card, but is it $40 a copy phenomenal? No, it's not. It's a great card, but it just doesn't belong to have this kind of crazy high value in the market. And then we have Legendary Duelist Season 1 booster box displays. I love this. Obviously, the prices on open and roughly, like, they're pretty insane. They're like, what is it, $70 on open? You can probably find other sites to get it cheaper. All I'm gonna say is, like, these are the things you want. Like, for sealed, because I know a lot of you players are slowly like a sealed market. Obviously, you don't want to go in and get a box of Starlight Dragon. That's like $25,000. But for a full display of Legendary Duelist Season 1, that's good. That's good value. These are good cards. TV show cards, so the collectible cards. Great for casuals. And they don't really have a lot of meta cards in here. But if they ever do, value. Like, even more than what they currently already have. I'm serious. This is great right here. And also, as far as sealeds, the Dragons and Legends, this complete series. This is another phenomenal sealed. I've been saying this for a while, but these are my 2 favorite ones. Because it ticks all the boxes. Almost all the boxes. I won't say fully competitive. But for casuals, boom, check it. For collectors, Boom, check it. So worst of the worst, if you hold this box and there's nothing competitive in these boxes, no big deal, because the longer you're holding them, that means the harder it is for people to go online and get this. That means collectors are going to want this, and if that's the case, the value will only increase, which we've seen it happen already with older sets and with older cards that are from the TV show. So when we look at Dragon's Legends, obviously, even though the weird dragon thing was not my favorite kind of season from Yu-Gi-Oh, people do like this. Dark Magician Girl, the Dragon Knight, obviously being an insanely highly sought after card. Toon Kingdom, Ayatamias, Cyber Slash Harpies, Jinzo. I mean, all these cards are insane for like the collectors in the future. Obviously, they can easily get them right now, but once it becomes harder to get, the value of this goes up, as well as the value of Legendary Duel Season 1. Then we have heroes. Hey, listen. One thing is for sure. I cannot predict the hero market to say whatever. I can't do it. I'm not that good. But one thing is a fact. Hero cards, especially hard to get hero cards, always go up in value. Put a period on that. There's no more talking about it. The conversation has ended. You don't have to know anything else about the hero market other than the fact that this will all go up in value. Why do you say? Don't question it. That's what the hero players say. Just buy it all up. That's what they do. They do that. Majority of hero players that are like really into it, that are really big fans of it, have the deck max rarity, have other max rarity hero cards that don't even do anything, but you'll never know, says the hero player, and they just go in and grab this. The values go up as time goes on. The values are already insane, but there's still a lot of cards that can, well, for the most part, still go higher, and it's gonna happen. I can't tell you anything else. Like, Elemental Hero Shrouds, OTS 1 pack 9, $93 market price is roughly around $90. By the way, the guy has 0% with 621 sales, so I wouldn't trust that guy. But let's look over here. It's roughly around $100. $100 for Shrouds. And you might go, V, $100 is a lot of money. You know what? To a hero player, they'll see that and they'll go, wait a minute, it's $100? I'm getting a discount. How many you got? 80? Alright, guess I'm gonna go sell blood and kill people and rob them and take their money, because I'm cleaning out Elemental Hero Stratos. They'll be in jail with their Stratoses. They don't care. They're not like humans like we are. They're like made differently. I don't want to say whatever, like they're not like whatever, but like if you got like a chance of, a hero player to like talk to, or a chance of a magic player, I just wouldn't talk to nobody. I would just go in my car and go to sleep and wait the next round. I just listen. There's value in these hills, and elemental heroes in general are going to maintain that value. So if you want to really invest in the market, maybe have a chance of seeing competitive meta play, which heroes have, and talk to casuals, heroes check all those boxes off. Not only do they check all those boxes off, you also have to realize the fact that these cards are not even done rising. There's no stabilization price point on hero cards. How insane is that? Like, this is something I just don't understand. With that, a lot of people talking and go, V, tell me something about the market that I should invest in. Heroes. I don't even know that much about them, but I do know enough to know that these prices can never be stable. It's just not how it works with the hero market. I don't know, like, it confuses me, annoys me, and makes me want to buy hero cards, but I feel like if I buy hero cards, then I take the pill. Next thing you know, I'm babbling about why X hero cards should go up the ban list. That makes no sense because the deck will still suck afterwards. But you know what I'm saying though, paisanos? Be wary, but it is good value. Next, hero players, the Field Center Elemental Hero Stratos. If you're a hero player and you say you have max rated heroes and you have some goofy ass Field Center, I am by rights of the Hero Foundation, which I just made up, am allowed to get up, open hand slap you, take your deck box, and find like whatever, like other hero players or maybe like aspiring hero players and give it to them and have them try it again, because you're not doing it right. I'm telling you right now, I'm just throwing it out there. I'm a hero player. What's your Field Center? Oh, I really got this cool nifty. Wrong. You're not a hero player. Anyway, looking at the Field Center token that's from Elemental Hero Stratos, besides the fact that these are $55, and yeah, there are a lot of money for Field Center tokens. 100% right. The thing is, though, these are from the UDS. Konami doesn't have these anymore. These events are 86. Whatever Field Center tokens out there, the Field Centers for Elemental Stratos, that's it. There's no like, oh, maybe they'll make more. No, there's none. There's zero. Boom, that many, okay? That many Field Center tokens out there. There's not, UDS events. A very limited amount of Field Center tokens out there from Elemental Hero Stratos. And a ton, and I mean a ton of hero players. I guarantee you, and comment down below, let me know, there's at least one, and I always say least because, they spread like a virus. You gotta wear a mask for them. There's at least one hero player at your locals right now who loves heroes. Like, you be talking about like the meta, oh Dragons, oh yeah, no virtual world, and they'll shoot one in there, her, and just battle boss hero, and you go, okay, fuck off, dude. Like, don't you like eat pencils? Like, what are you doing? Get away from us. But this is what they are, and this is what they do. One thing they don't do, or might not realize, that is not a lot of. Now, you could say, well, V, you know, some of these hero cards are not a lot of. Sure, I get that. But you had an opportunity to get a bunch of Elemental Hero Stratos. Same thing with Mass Hero Dark Law. Right now, not a lot of people realize, hero players realize it, but I personally think the market, the hero market realizes this, they're gonna go and clean this out. So, just throwing it out there. I have 2 of these. Like I said, I'm almost ready to take that hero pill. Gold format cards are always going to be the cards that are going to be going up in value. Like, we could talk about a lot of other things, and we have, and how they historically went up in value, but gold format cards historically have gone up in value. In fact, the more high rarity a card is, the more harder to get a card is, the more it's sought after in gold format. One of the cards is Scapegoats, OTS on Pack 8. At one point, this card was $26 a copy. 26. $61 market price. The value right now is as low as 50. Well, oh, who's this? This kid keeps popping, but I don't trust this kid. 55, yeah, about 55 bucks. 55 bucks for Ultimate Rare Scapegoats. And you might go, V, that's a lot of money. No. Not in gold format. In gold format, that's a discount. Now, yes, there's other versions of Scapegoats. There's the Retro Pack version, sure. And yet, Retro Pack means it's expensive, and I get that. But Ultimate Rare is the highest rarity. And if you are a gold format player, you obviously want the Ultimate Rare. Would you settle for the harder to get version? I guess so now, but as time goes on, Ultimate Rare, OTS on Pack 8 Scapegoat is not going to be around. This will be the harder version too. And then you have 2 harder versions. What are you going to go with? Well, what's the highest rarity? And that's a deal breaker what we're going to see as far as gold format cards. And Scapegoats will be that deal breaker one day. Same goes for Book of Moon. Now, it might take longer for Book of Moon because it came out recently at a OTS on Pack 13, but this is a phenomenal card. I'll tell you right now, if you don't have your place in the Book of Moon, you say you invest, you're just not doing it right. Like, I don't know what else to say to you. Like, this is such an obvious, valuable card. Book of Moon with a $74 market price, by the way, is roughly around $70 in the market. And once again, like I'm gonna say it again, it's a lot of money for this card. This card's insane, but I do think this card's going to be even higher in the future. Once again, you have the Champion Pack Book of Moon Super Rare, which is still the most expensive version of Book of Moon, okay? A Champion Pack Book of Moon is still insanely expensive, with that version being, so it's a CP1 too, with a $447 market price. The value is roughly around $600 after that one's gone. It's $1,000. So this technically is the most expensive version, sure, because it's only a limited supply of the Champion Pack 1 Book of Moons. The minute OTS 13 Book of Moons are acting like Champion Pack 1 Book of Moons, as far as how many you can buy, and now they only have Italian ones or German ones, like, it makes no sense. People are going to be opting to go for the Ultimate Rares, because once again, it's the highest rarity. Second of all, if you have anything under Ultimate Rares, in my personal opinion, I think if you have a CP1 Book of Moon, you should sell it. And here's why. Because from a distance, your CP1 Book of Moon looks like all these other regular Book of Moons. Maybe a little bit darker in color. And maybe that shine might happen. That shine could be a dual toner version. It could be a Starfall version. It could be a Starfall version from Battle Pack with the War of Gods. You can't flex properly. And if I know anything about this game, anything about Yu-Gi-Oh plays, anything Yu-Gi-Oh plays that care about the high rarity cards in the market, it's you get these cards to just feel good. You want to have, like, you don't want to have like a Maserati car and whatever, and it looks like a regular car. No. You want your car to look crazy. So someone goes, "What car is that?" And then they say, "Oh, it's a Maserati. This guy is." That's what you want. And I feel like when you have like a super rare Book of Moon, your Maserati looks like like a 4-door Toyota Corolla. Like, it's okay on there, okay. Oh, it's a Maserati? Oh, crap. But when you have, like, an Ultimate Rare, it looks better. And this might make no sense now, but as time goes on in the future, it's going to make so much more sense when people are seeing Ultimate Rares rather than the Super Rare counterparts. I'm just throwing it out there. It's the only reason Super Rares worth money still, it's because it's not a lot. Wait and see what happens. I'm just throwing out. I have my 3 Book of Moons. I think I have like 5 of these Scapegoats. I want to get 6 ones. It's kind of annoying me. And I have those, and I'm telling you right now, I don't care about the other versions. They mean nothing to me. Then we have the World Championship envelopes. Now, obviously, these are a lot of money. I mean, World Championship 2018 envelope is roughly around 3,000. Now, the thing is, this guy has 52 sales, 100%. I don't trust this kid. See that little check mark, the Gold Star seller? That's what I care about, and the check marks. It's 7,000 as far as I'm concerned for the envelope. Nevertheless, a $7,000 envelope is definitely a lot more than your $600 check. I get it. Maybe you have some extra money saved over and you want to go ahead and grab the 2019 envelopes. These envelopes are still good. It's $1,300 for this envelope. Are you kidding me? This envelope was being sold at vendors like the following weekend at a regionals for like 200 bucks, 300 bucks max. And 300 bucks is you got a good deal. Now they're $1,300 a year later. Think about that. $300 and now it's $1,300. Find me anything that has that kind of relevance besides cryptocurrencies. It's absolutely insane with these envelopes, and they're gorgeous and they're beautiful. And I'll tell you right now, these are the things that if you want to be like a long-term investment, so kind of you know, you want to put a lot of money quickly and get something and put it aside forever, I would get the World Championship envelopes over any other card in the game right now. If you say V, money's not an option. All right. You get this one, the World Championship 2018 envelope. You get the World Championship 2019 envelope. You put them together. You put them somewhere that you don't touch them a lot. Not a lot of air is gonna get over in there. You know, not a lot of moisture, and you just leave it there and you forget about them. Come back in a couple of years, good money. You want to wait some more? Good. Come back in more years, good money. These are insanely hard to find. They're insanely hard to get. I'm telling you right now, like, they're good money, and as time goes on, they're gonna only increase in value. Collectors want these, and they can't get these. Do you understand how crazy that is? Unlike anything else over here, where collectors can just go in the market and buy it. When these first came out, collectors could have bought it immediately, but as time goes on, as we get more and more collectors in this game, what are you gonna do? You think a collector's gonna go, gee, I really want a World Championship 2018 envelope, which they're gonna obviously want. All right, you got a crummy sell over here that's sketchy, but it's $3 grand, or you spend $7 grand from a guy that you will definitely get it from. It's up to you. And I'm telling you right now, these are only going to be friend prices in the future, because these cards are going to be easily $10,000 and above. And people might go, V, that's crazy, but how about this? These bad boys at one point was like 200 bucks. That's how crazy things are. The V, that's crazy. It will never be $10,000. Yeah, I'll take one for $7,000, even though these used to be like $200-300 each. Like, what? This is what I'm trying to tell you. Like, these are the big investments. These are the super long-term investments, and they look really nice. Yeah, I like I said, if you have the opportunity to get these, I would definitely recommend it. These are something that's going to be talked about years from now as a rumor, or as a you sure he has one, because, you know, kind of deal. It's almost going to be a mythological kind of item in the Yu-Gi-Oh trading card game. In Magic the Gathering, I mean, Power 9 would probably be the closest thing to what these envelopes are, as far as like the value and the potential. Whereas your buddy goes, I got Power 9. You look at him and go, you got Power 9? Your car's leaking oil and you got Power 9? Bro, go clean yourself. Get clean, bro. Like, it's gonna be the same thing with these envelopes as far as like value. When someone goes, oh yeah, I have the World Championship envelopes, you're gonna look at them and go, what? You got World Championship envelopes? Bro, you can't afford shoelaces. Like, what? Anyway, up next, and the most important thing on here, is Max C. Now, if you're looking for immediate return on investment, good ROI, I'm still gonna say Max C. And everyone, and man, check the comments down below. You know what? Ask another content creator on this platform. Anyone, content creator, will say Max C will not. It cannot come off the ban list. All right, VFD, pass turn. What the? Like, what? I don't understand, and that's the ideology and mentality of a lot of players who are like playing decks and they don't want the decks to get hit. They're like, oh, please God, please God, please God. Like, I have max rated Dragons. I mean, everything max rated. I have a deck profile coming on this channel, and I don't care, because if the meta changes, that's how it's not like, oh no, a change in a ban list. Never heard about those things. News to me. Like, I full know that my deck can get hit in the ban list that fast. Totally fine, it happens. It's a game we play. Now, when Max C coming off the ban list, this can happen as well. Like, I don't understand the possibility of this not happening. We have so many, like, aggro decks. This card coming off the ban list would only control the craziness that is the fast-paced meta, and will put us into more of a locked mid-range meta, which Konami technically is leading us into anyway. Seems kind of, well, yeah. Max C Ultimate Rare Aspect 4, by the way, is going down in value because of the previous ban list. But it's gonna start coming back up in value the minute we get near the next ban list. It does this weird roller coaster ride. It goes really up, The balance comes out, it doesn't do anything, goes down, then it goes up, and by the way, when it goes down at so let's say it'll go, it's 386 in the market price. Right now you get one for roughly around 313, okay? After that one's gone, the next English version is $450. $450 for an Ulti Maxi. You see what I'm saying here? Like when it goes up and goes down, it doesn't go exactly where it originally went up from. It just looks like it's going down. Goes back up again, goes down. Well, that one's still higher than when the previous went down. And this is what Maxi does. And this is why, like I say, I only need to be right one time. Everybody has to be right all the time and thinking that this card would never come off the balance. If it comes to the balance, I think it's the best time to sell the card, by the way. But I do think it's a good contender to come off the balance. And if it doesn't come off the balance, no big deal. The card's just gonna do the same roller coaster ride it's always been doing. Like, that's how this card works. That's how crazy this card is. Even though having Maxi Ultis makes sense to me. And I'm telling you right now, Paisanos, you can go ahead and say, I'll wait, or get common or secret rares. I don't blame you. But if you want to invest in something that might have a good return, whether it's immediate, well, Maxi Ultimate Rare is the card for you. And listen, let's say it takes 3 years before this card comes on the ban list. Let's say this card never comes on the ban list. This card's not going to go away. Every time the ban list comes out, people are going to be like, can Maxi come off the ban list, Konami? It's something that's going to be constantly happening. And I feel like a lot of people don't really understand that. They might disagree with the card coming off the ban list or not, but they don't understand the fact that whether it does or doesn't, the hype of it possibly come off the ban list would raise the card price, and it's not going to go back down to where you want it to be, where you're comfortable at buying this card. It just doesn't work that way. I will say seeing these two Ultis at this price point is pretty crazy. If you are looking to buy these, use my code, and maybe I'll buy these two. I'm debating on it. I mean, I gotta buy Triple Tactics Talents. After I buy that, I might come in and buy 2 more Ulti Maxis. Why not have 2 Ulti playsets? So at that point, when the time the card ever does come with the balance, which I think is the next balance, by the way, the value of this card would be so insane. By the way, I just want to say something. Last balance, I said Maxi was not gonna come off the balance. I said there's a chance, but it makes no sense. This balance, I'm gonna say it right now, so we can just lock it in, Paisanos. Maxi's coming off this balance. I'm very confident in saying that Maxi is a great card to come off the balance in this upcoming balance. And when it does happen, when people go crazy and whatever, all I want everyone to know is that, do you have yours? It's one of those things where it's like, all right, do you have yours? Because if you don't have Maxi, and we might be lucky, maybe Konami reprints Maxi, one of those cassettes coming up in the future, like Ghost of the Past. Who knows? If it does, great. You have an opportunity, a privilege to get yourself a gorgeous Ultra Rare Maxi. Maybe is it collector's rares? Are they doing collector's rares? Get some collector's rares Maxi. That's cute. Collector's rares. I remember my first card. Ultis crap on collector's rares, but you know what? Hey, collector's rares. No, it looks nice. Yeah, no, it looks nice. Ultis are better. Anyway, please, I really appreciate you guys watching my videos. Guys, if you have your stimulus checks, please try to spend them responsibly. Try to pay off all your bills. And if you live with mommy and daddy and some of you guys stimulus check or all your bills are paid off, and this is just the you money, instead of spending it on drinking or buying something stupid for your car, like a spoiler or whatever, invest it. Buy it on something that will help you in the future. Cryptocurrency, stocks. Or if you're like V, I'm focused on Yu-Gi-Oh! Maybe even Pokemon. Pokemon Secret Rare Energies, by the way. But on Yu-Gi-Oh! I'll tell you right now, the trick is to invest properly, invest smart, and try to have a diversified portfolio. Meaning, is what they say in the stock market. Meaning, put money in not just one egg. And that's why I'm not a big fan of 10,000 Dragons. Even the envelopes to a degree. Even though I do think both of these will be worth a lot of money in the future. Because if you put a lot of money in just this, well, you won't have an ability to have a diversified portfolio, meaning multiple other cards to invest in. So, you know, do it at your own will, but I really think there's a lot of opportunity for a lot of these cards I just recently mentioned. Yeah, and I do think there's a good amount of value and money to be made in this market. The Yu-Gi-Oh market is always living and breathing, and there's always times to make money in this market. We have to look at it not only from a market in which we have beautiful cards we could buy for our collections or for our decks, but also as a stock market, because this is a stock market. The stock and the inventory is the amount of value, the amount of money people are willing to pay for certain cards. Think about it. If nobody wants to protect his talents, the card would be worth $1 tomorrow. Would it not be? Of course it would if nobody wants it. But, and we can look at this by other secret rares that are just crap. I guess Emancipated secret rare was like $2. But with this card everybody wants or everybody wants to hold, and the card's not easy to get, the value rises. It's supply and demand in its most basic form. The difference is the little tweak is these markets can be easily manipulated and hard to reset back, especially if there's not a lot of cards to put back into the market. So you always have to evaluate the market constantly. You always have to go over these cards and go, is it worth it to buy? Can I make money out of it? Can I go in and get what I want from the market, and not be screwed by it and go neg. And like, even though I recently said I just bought max rarity Dragons, which means I'll probably go neg, looking at these other cards, there's definitely ways to go plus. I'll tell you right now, I own a good amount of the cards I just talked about on this market watch. Like 80% of the cards I just showed you I own. I have the envelopes, I have the ulti scapegoats, Book of Moons, playsets of ulti maxi. I got my ulti maxis, even though I want more because I think this is gonna be a huge quick turnaround. I have 2 of the field. I'm not flexing, I'm just telling you this is what I invest in. I could have easily turned around and sold all these. Are you kidding me? You know how much money I would get if I sold all this stuff? I would get a crazy amount of money, like a lot of money. Once again, I'm not trying to flex. I swear to you. But I have 4 World Championship 2018 envelopes. You know how much money I'd get from this? I have a 2018 envelope. I have Ulti Book of Moon, and not Super Book of Moon because that's stupid. I have 4 scapegoats, 2 field centers, some hero cards. It's like a whisper in my head. It's going, buy heroes. And I'm going, no. But like every day I kind of look. I mean, Ulti Dark Lord does look nice though. Stop pretending it doesn't. It looks good. Ulti Strauss and Ulti Dark Lord. Ulti Flame Wingman. Everything. It's all looks good. I'm looking away. I can't. I don't have sealed of these, but I really do need to pick some up and throw them to the side. I actually own the Ice Dragon Prisons. I need to get rid of it, even though it's a good card. Like, come on. Getting start. By the way, this is part of the video. It's over. I'm just telling you what I'm doing. Yeah, subscribe to the channel if you don't want to hear any more. I have 3 Secret Rare Triple Tactics Talents and a Starlight. I'm gonna sell my playset of Secret Rares and pick up 2 Starlights. Forbidden Droppers, I got this when they were like what 60s, 70s. That's what made a video talking about that. I think you guys should get this. I don't own Astro Utopia because I was hoping it went to 250. It's stabilized at 300. But I have to see. I might go pick one up because I really do want one. I'll never own this card ever, Untitled Dragons. And the reason is not because I don't have the money, because I don't believe in putting this amount of money for this card when I can put the money in other venues, whether it be more cards, cryptocurrencies, which I do invest in, or stocks, which I think there's a lot of potential in stocks, like a ton of potential in stocks. When the market's this low, it's the best time to go in. Leviathan Dragon, I actually own this card, believe it or not. You thought I was gonna just randomly choose it? No, I actually own a first edition Ghost for Leviathan Dragon. It looks beautiful. Starlight Rare, let's go over it. I own Appaloosa, I own IP Masquerena. I'm gonna get a playset Triple Tactics Talents. Debating on Dogmatic Ecclesia. I'm definitely getting my Seahorse, Start Marine Cess. And I'm probably gonna get 2 of these Frigets. Alpha is still 188. When it hits 150, I'll probably clean up a playset, maybe, possibly. Yeah, I probably will. And then looking over here, I own this, a Nightmare Phoenix, I own Unicorn, I own Draconids and Quandratids, because that card is dirt cheap. We should own that card. That card's insane. I actually pulled Evil Twins Lila, 2 Meteorus Tritons. What else? I own a Beat Cop. Well, my wife pulled a Beat Cop, so I took it from her because that's what marriage is. 50% of all this is hers anyway. So that's what I have, and you know, from like the market watch I just talked to you guys about. Like, this is why when I say like I'm invested into this, I'm not talking from just, you know, me holding nothing. Like, there's cards behind me. I'm not sure, can you guys see that? There's nothing but like cards behind me, and there's so much more cards I still haven't sorted, because I'm heavily invested in this game. I play this game on multiple levels. I play on the Go format level, which I'm still working on getting max rarity. I play on kind of heroes, I guess, you know. I own 2 of these, so you know, it's kind of. Anyway, I play on the competitive level. I love playing competitive Yu-Gi-Oh. Casual level, let's go all day long. Pick a theme, pick a deck, let's play. Magical Muskets, who wants in on that? I have these World Championship envelopes because I won them, and I bought more because I am greedy and love these. And of course I got Max C. Are you kidding me? I'm the only person on this platform telling you to get this card because this card's gonna make you a lot of money. And you know what? You don't have to get it. Just watch me make money. And if I do this, if this does work for this card, do me a favor. Hit the subscribe button. That's all I ask for. I don't want anything else from you. Maybe follow me on Twitch. Links will be down below. We're gonna be doing some streams and whatnot. But yeah, I do have a huge investment in this game. I don't talk with just, you know, a blanketed kind of like, yeah, I own a couple of this or that. No, I'm invested heavily into this game because there is a lot of money. This game's my passion. I love this game. I'm talking to you guys, and you guys definitely on the other side of the camera love this game. And we are coming together to talk about how much not only we enjoy, but what we're investing in and what's going to go up in value, because there's so much of that. Now, obviously, we all have our dumb addictions as far as like buying dumb packs and opening them. I do it all the time. I did it literally tonight. But you know, it's what is valuable, what can you get rid of, what to sell now, what's hype to sell into, what's hype to hold, and what card has potential. What card's a card nobody's looking at right now? Nobody, but has the potential to go up in value. And I do all that, and this is all I talk about on this channel, and I love doing that. And I might do some other content on this channel as well, but that's something I really do enjoy doing, and I really hopefully you guys enjoy that as well. And if you do, all I ask for is very simple. Hit the like button on this dumb video. Hit the subscribe button. Share this video. Hey, Ma, how's it going? I'd like to picture your dumb animal. Here, watch a market watch. Hey, I'm gonna be a little late for work, but while I'm late, watch this goddamn market watch. Learn a thing or two. And then, of course, comment down below for the YouTube algorithm, which just helped my channel out, and I greatly appreciate it. It's your boy V, and you paisanos? You paisanos have a great day.